brother and his sister hang out in an oversized armoire, escaping the outside world of their treacherous parents.
In reality, Nick and Emily make a play that they never want to perform again.
Okay, but this is supposed to be a seamless transition.
Okay, I know, but it's just like the doors.
Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. So hide under the stairs.
With the dials and the gauges from the story in the furnace room. There's a boiler in the back that's doing liquid metal. Make it swoon. Someone's walking in the attic in the corners of the large hill calling doom. Keep a pistol loaded waiting on the mantle in the dining room. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. So hide under the stairs.
I'm waiting, sitting sulking like a paper in the pouring rain. After buildings in the corners of the doorways of the red door, not again. Knocking out of the closet in the attic of the knuckle bone. Sit down, sit yours, I can't remember anything anymore. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. So hide under the stairs. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Can you start?
Here it goes. Supposed to do fingers, like walking fingers, like walking hands.
Oh god, the light was not focused. It's too bad. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. There it
Yeah,
is.
great. Oh yeah. Special effects.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. So hide under the stairs.
Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. Nobody likes their parents. So hide under the stairs. And I can turn this on. If I turn it on though,
So
because
I'm like writing
Anyway.
the script like for tonight after a remake. Nick's like, I got the technical things. No worries.
I'm
Got
the
it.
technical guy.
He's the.
See, that's
Hello?
why I didn't want that to happen.
Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good.
Hello.
Hi guys, I'm Emily.
And I'm Nick Gaetano.
Yeah, we make up in Casa Theater from Ottawa.
Thanks for coming tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks to the guys at Videofag for having us. We've been making music videos this week for a song cycle that I wrote many years ago. And it's gone swimmingly.
Yeah, Jordan and Will have been super awesome. But the music videos basically tell the story of a play that we made. So this is what's happening in the play. I'm gonna
Right,
give
so
it to
you just saw
like,
what you just saw was the opening excerpt of our hit
the
play.
whole thing, hit play, there it
Live
was.
from the belly of a whale.
So it's like you have siblings and they hang out because they don't like their parents, as evidenced by this first song, right?
Yeah.
Clear. Then they grow apart. Sadness happens. The brother like leaves and finds new things. More sadness ensues. Then she finds him by voyaging in her imagination to the belly of a whale, which is a metaphor. Then they sort of come back.
Together, which is also a metaphor. There's a lot of
metaphors
a lot of
in the piece.
undecided tensions and stakes.
But there are also some hits in it that we're going to show you tonight because unfortunately, due to extenuating circumstances, the play will never be performed in its entirety again. So we're just going to give you the best of.
Yeah, this is just a best of concert tonight.
Best of hits.
Some of the best of bits from the show include Emily doing a lot of serious acting while trapped inside of a giant box.
Yeah, and not like mime acting because Nick does that because he's he went to
I do a
climb
lot
school,
of
like chasing after a
open
dog.
door,
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, it's really
Climb
it's
the
very
wall.
effective. I also I wear an abortion in my in a mason jar around my neck for the duration of the show.
There's a big paper mache moon that is also a metaphor.
We also have 80s synth noises that come on while I'm in the belly of a whale, under which I tell monologues about my blossoming sexuality. So that's
what it sounds
pretty much the play. But we're
I know you're asking yourself, why are you not doing it now?
But so it starts off, and they wanna they like the sea. You know, like kids find preoccupations with things. They like science. They like under the sea.
Yeah.
So they like whales. Here's a little story about whales.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us some just underscore guitar?
Sure.
Just like something
I can do that.
eerie. Oh, that's good. In the beginning, whales got made to be a navigator of the deep, a point of reference for everybody else. See, all little fish are born without any idea where food or west or north or not being eaten is, so they trust the migration patterns of things that are big enough to sense from 10,000 miles away, which is 8,692 nautical miles. Whales are south today, little ones follow. North now, the little ones retreat. The whole ocean is one big game of Marco Polo. And the whales keep one eye on the moon to make sure they don't get lost. And the moon keeps one eye on the whale to ensure that it doesn't get lost, because if the whales get lost, the whole ocean swirls in circles. Science.
This is the first song, one of the first songs from the song cycle that I wrote, and it's also the scene in the play where the siblings play their favorite games.
Just go for it.
From the safety of their subterranean sanctuary, there are Cousteaus and Shackletons. I was Shackleton because I am the best at talking like I'm cold.
And I was Cousteau because I am so good at French. Les poissons mangent de l'eau.
They were also Queequeg and Ishmael from the hit novel Moby Dick. I get to be Queequeg because I'm swarthier than you.
And I have to be Ishmael because of my encroaching lady beard.
And they snuggle a lot.
Sometimes.
Well, pirates don't snuggle, just when they're feeling
Siblings
snuggly.
pretend to. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hold them tight, there's a devil in the night, washing belly bright with a ball and rusty chain. Water over rain skin, rotting up again from the cold and the wet and the whipping of the wind. Get down there, boys, down there, boys. No Greg and no squealing. Don't get down there, boys, down there, boys. We can tie those chains up tight. Voice so sister, give us speed, we'll beat the drums, we'll stick with the heat, there's a new scent on that sea, we'll breathe, we'll follow it down and take what we need. Get down there, boys, no cracking, no squealing, come on, get down there, boys, and tie the chains real tight. Children of the setting sun, give us blood or give us rum, work by moonlight to a gun, come on, give us blood or give us rum, by the blade or by the barrel of a gun, give us blood or give us rum, give us blood or give us rum, come on, give us blood or rum.
keep us here until we die. These chains are right, and so will I. Load those ships for Shanghai and sail the black waters to the Portsmouth with your name.
Trading blood and trading guts, forbidden fruits, forbidden stuff. They get what they want, but it's never enough. They cry out for blood or rum. Get down the boys, no cracking, no squealing. Come on, get down the boys, and tie those chains real tight. Children of the setting sun, give us blood or give us rum. Work by moonlight till we're done. Come on, give us blood or give us rum. By the blade or by the barrel of the gun, give us blood or give us rum. Give us blood or give us rum. Come on, give us blood or rum.
lights a bit, maybe?
For vision?
Close the door.
Can you close the door?
Close the door, because light is
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
You bunch of babies.
So,
So a sister can only take this kind of life for so long, and so can the brother. It's tedious, and we don't. Why?
we don't like each other.
Growing up
no, it's so
and
confusing.
hormones.
Dear brother, we were bathed together until the time you pooped in the end closest to the faucet. And I said enough. And we never had a water fight again. Dear brother, when I said we have reached for the moon, but caught the stars on the way down, I got the order mixed up. And so I say, well, what are stars? I don't know. I have no idea what stars are made of. I mean, you told me, because to you it was imperative information, and then I forgot. I'm really sorry. If you tell me again, I promise to remember. Kindly, sister.
In this song, brother discovers the outside world. Get out of this town, get out of this town, get out of this town, you know it's true. Get out of this town, get out of this town, get out of this town, there's a hot black rain a-coming down. Watch where you sleep at night, button up the coat real tight, you're such a lovely sight in the hot black rain. Drink another cup of gin, those streetlights pouring in, my boy you're looking thin, you know it's true.
These walls are built to thin, let every noise out. Let's tear it down, boys, down, 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 down.
This town is built of sin, there's something rotting. Let's tear it down, boys, down, 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 down. At night reeking of gasoline, they roll their tongues out and they spill out onto the street. They skid the cobblestones, whisper forgotten names, knowing full well that there is no going home again. Those rambles shack and shaking buzzing from the south, their faces burning crack, but now their pretty mouths, their old moon creaks and swears a rusty shade of brown. The sky is coming down tonight on this forgotten town.
You know what I realized is that we put the xylophone in the cupboard because it was going to give us more space, and then I didn't have time to go to it. So there were some really sweet xylophone bits on there that we totally missed. But just imagine it was like
I mean,
punctuating it like
to
that.
be fair, to like you
To be fair to what?
were gonna nail it.
Thanks. Okay, so it disrupts a sibling relationship when they're like, I'm dreaming of the outside world. It is also sometimes disruptive when you have a duo.
Right,
And,
duo.
and then you get like a sibling in there, like a younger sibling that's gonna make things upset. This was so this was like the abortion in the jar, as referenced, that was like our sibling. Because sort of when we were writing this play, Nick had written this song cycle.
Which had nothing to do with this play, let's be quite honest. From the get-go, it was something that I wrote alone in the countryside many years ago, and then we tried to make it into something else, and
Because Nick was like, can you write it? And I was like, well, I'm not really interested in oil, and I don't know very much about it, but I like whales. So I wrote like 70,000 words about whales, and
they were
siblings.
great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe like 1,000 of them were in the play of those 70,000
Yeah.
words.
But here's a little tip to you burgeoning artists out there: when you have an idea for a play, you should probably write it yourself instead of saying to your friend, "I have this idea, you write it."
maybe that's for the future.
Maybe
Future
that
idea.
was a real learning that
Yeah.
I had.
So when we were doing this, and we were like, oh, we were really keen on this idea of having 3 siblings. Like, it was going to be really exciting to have like us and another person. So we actually got this actor.
We got a big time actor from New York City to come in and work with us.
It's not really big time.
He was super big time.
Bed bugs and like, yeah, I don't know.
He's a pizzaiolo. Let's be honest.
I don't know what I mean. Anyhow,
He makes pizza.
Oh, that's good. He's big time from New York. He came down. He does his bit, and then we're like, I
And he
think.
spent a lot of time sitting in a rolling chair doing a Roger Rabbit voice. That's
Yeah, we
kinda
were like,
what he did.
you're out. I think your job could be better done by a sponge in a jar. So that's who he was replaced with. But the original text that made us bring him on was this. In quick succession, as they popped.
1,
2.
3.
The first was a boy who was not as good at setting up the lighting and sound as he thought he was.
And the second was a girl who was not as good at doing rewrites as she thought she was.
And the third was small.
Like an egg.
Like an egg.
It was see-through and squishy and never got any bigger or more opaque.
The egg child was kept safe and warm in a fishbowl in the dining room.
The boy and the girl did not like to go into the dining room because it was gross.
It was fine.
Every day they would be forced to visit.
And for 5 minutes, it would blow into the fishbowl, blow bubbles, to encourage the child to grow bigger. And keep it company.
Yeah, and it never worked at all. The burbling into the fishbowl continued to be unpleasant.
It was mostly just ineffective.
And gross.
Ineffective.
This child could have been the golden one, except it turned silver translucent and its skin peeled off in strips to hang like a hula skirt.
When its eyes rotted out from the damp, she felt sorry for it, but the fishbowl child just kept swimming merrily round in circles, wondering why it was so dark.
One evening they watched it sail clear out of the fishbowl and onto the floor.
Okay, so this part's really great because what happens, this is when the cupboard,
Wow, really comes alive.
so just imagine we're here, and then there's like a borscht egg that gets like thrown at the audience, and
It's like a sponge and it goes onto
Yeah.
the ground and...
we were gonna do that, but actually this has been in this jar since January of 2012, so we thought that it was best
Well,
to
it
keep it
probably smells like
closed.
feet.
And then just like we open it up and it's like, oh no, where is it?
Huh?
Good thing we have the dog door, and the audience finds it.
Someone from the audience comes and they give it back to Emily and...
Yeah, and it's good. It was
Hilarious.
It was great. It was great. But we're keeping this safe here. So that is that. Let's just do this. Okay, it's like so when we work with this tiny bit of text, we're like, so what is the characters that even come out of this? And
we had some great ideas, like I was gonna be kind of a half squid, half man.
he was going to have a snack bandolier, like a
like
bandolier
what
for
Chewbacca
bullets.
wears, but full of snacks instead of
Snack
bullets.
bandolier.
Which maybe we should have gone with that in the first place.
Yeah. But
right, Wicked.
Yeah.
And his name was Doorhinge.
Doorhinge the snack bandolier. Yeah. I hadn't thought my character out that far.
You were gonna be Lorraine.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna. I don't know. That was it.
a nice
I was gonna
name.
think about whales.
The egg was gonna be called Dr. Eggfish. We decided it would be an egg for a while.
Like
a doctor.
Ninja Turtle, like Crane.
Yeah, Krang.
Krang.
Like Krang from
Like
Ninja
Krang.
Turtles.
Let's just sing a song for Nathan, who didn't make it to the play and was replaced by a sponge.
He's better off, really. He was
Oh wait,
better
but for this song, actually, we're going to replace Nathan with Andrew, who's going to come up and play the xylophone effectively from the cupboard. This is Andrew Butko, special guest star.
Andrew was kind enough to, when I was originally writing the songs, work on them with me. Thursday nights in his mom's living room.
On the set. Okay, Andrew, can you remove that light down so we don't
So you're
face
like
it?
further away.
We'll face it to you. Is that good? Is that blinding for anybody?
Meanwhile, I'll just tell jokes.
I don't know. We'll set it up really.
Andrew, I'm gonna tell your joke.
No, which one?
Hey, I heard they opened a coffee shop on the moon.
Yeah.
What do they call it? It's called Dark Side of the Mug.
I thought it should be called Starbucks. Huh? Oh, okay. Let's just get Andrew to. Yeah, come on in, Andrew.
Wait, what's the end line? What's the end line?
Well, it just sounds.
The coffee's out of this world!
Sort of set it up, however, and then you say that part.
Alright, let's do this one.
It's out of this world!
Songs for Nathan. You're gonna get the wine for this. All of it.
Sorry. Do you want me to pull the...
No, that's fine. I got the light shine.
2, 3. You're gonna be... Oh, jeez.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine.
That's pretty brilliant set design, I gotta say. Recently won an award, just so you know. Sorry, I should play the song properly now. God, so stupid.
Just do it. Just.
1, 2, 3. Day that she died, the bed was all covered in roses, and the keys stood like soldiers on the silent piano. The dolls one by one came to kiss her goodbye. Said in your blindness, I'm the first one to do something finally. I like staying home and playing the piano. The thing I don't like is to be left behind. If we look, what will we find? Underneath little stones of the earth, bones polished and bright, or covered in dirt. It's been years since you died. The house is all cobwebbed and silent, and the keys stand like soldiers on the silent piano. The dolls have been packed up and all put away. There's a ghost haunts your room, singing your melody, weeping inconsolably every night. If we look, what will we find underneath little stones of the earth, bones polished and bright, or covered in dirt? If we look, what will we find underneath little stones of the earth, bones polished and bright, or covered in dirt? Great work.
But I can't.
You can get out.
I don't know if I can get back.
Are you stuck?
No.
No.
I'm just
Someone get the jaws of life!
just trying to be part of the show.
It's good. It's great. The shtick is on level. So at this point.
Starbucks!
The brother is like, I need to get out of here. I'm going to escape to the moon. So the brother makes plans to go to the moon,
Which is a metaphor.
which is where the aforementioned paper mache moon comes in. We don't have it. Maybe I'll just stand like this for portions of the song, and maybe the parts we're not singing. Will that help? Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I made that moon in my mom and dad's kitchen over the winter.
I'm gonna also move this in here so you can sing.
Cool, great.
Where's your mouth?
Did a lot of drugs when I made that moon.
It helps process. Is that a good level?
Great level.
Great. Great.
Now, while I play this song, you have to imagine also the best mimed escape you've ever seen. I am an overcoat. I am a whispering cold. I am an overcoat. So I must go into the night. I am an open door. I am a blistering sore. I am the chain that you got when your ships were all locked by the war.
Standing on the bow, watching as the waves pitch and roll off the side. Like a lighthouse that guides you. Standing on the bow, watching as the waves pitch and roll off the side.
To the side. I am an overcoat. I am the night winds that blow. I am an overcoat. So I must go into the night. I am a setting sun. I am all things left undone. I am the sleet and the hail, winds filling your sail when you go.
Okay, so when your brother leaves you, like all alone in a cupboard in the basement, to like get old and covered in cobwebs and stuff, the only like obvious solution is to sing a song about how you don't care, sort of in the style of the Grand Ole Opry. Maybe we can even try to do the sweet choreography we came out with in this number. Maybe you're playing a guitar, so that would be hard. Okay, so maybe
I'll do the box set part.
Great.
Great.
Oh, here goes. Wait, no, I forgot. I'm supposed to play the xylophone.
Then how are you going to do the choreography?
I'll do it from a box.
It'll be a parameter.
This is exciting.
Now, maybe up to this point in the play, you're wondering, like, why did this show not be more effective and more successful with
It was
two
great.
geniuses
It was
like
great.
this working on it? This is also the part of the play where we apologize for maybe wasting a certain amount of taxpayer money.
Process.
Sort of processing a certain amount of taxpayers' money.
Wait, I have one more thing. I have to. Oh gosh, one more. I have it in my other surprise instrument. Oh no, we're just going to have to go without it. Okay.
No, we can't do without it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you know
now.
where it is? The surprise instrument?
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
Someone's doing center for other people writing the play.
Someone is responsible for their own instruments.
Someone should just start this song. We'll get on with it.
All right.
Get on with it.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's right there. It's totally right there, guys. It was right here all along. I'm just gonna put it here and then you're not gonna know what it is. Okay. I'm just gonna get lost in my shirt. It's gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be the best solo ever.
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Your body burned away through all the gas and flames. The only thing remaining was a stone cold heart, a stone cold heart.
Your skin had grown thin, pickled by the rum and gin. Piano keyed, you smiling all the while. You had a stone cold heart, a stone cold heart. Oh, I've waited all these years through the rubble and the fire. Would you please pull out my eyes and help me live again? All that I require is a stone cold heart, a stone cold heart. Gasoline's a dream.
And kerosene cleans everything. You
Drank it down and sipped some through your lips. I saw your stone cold heart, your stone cold heart. Oh, I've waited all these years through the rubble and the fire. Would you please pull out my eyes and help me live again? All that I require, a stone cold heart, a stone cold heart. Rock and roll!
No, it's good. I'll do it here. This is like my attitude. Clean your butt with a towel.
Now, aren't you glad you waited for that kazoo solo?
Okay, so you're sad. You've gotten out your anger about your brother leaving, but then it is maybe effective that you try and look for him. And where's the best place to find him? Clearly, your imagination. So, this is the scene in which she voyages into the belly of a whale in her mind, and Nick is at sea in his mind, or maybe reality. Unclear part of the play we never figured out.
It's a metaphor. This is a song about nautical miles, and however far we may roam by the light of the moon on our way back home. This is a song about nautical miles and the distances used at sea, so we know where we're going and we know where we've been. How can you fathom the depth of a fathom? This is a song about nautical minds. This is a song about nautical minds. This is a song about nautical minds. So this is where things get murky then in the narrative. And maybe also in our own process and in our own relationship maybe. We believe in a collaborative, process-based, like workshop kind of presentation model. So we did that, you know, we workshopped it and we tried to cram
Collaborative.
Yeah,
All
we tried
the time.
all the time.
All
And
the
no
time.
one was the boss, and everyone was free, and all the ideas were valid, and all that kind of stuff. And it was really great to try out and push all these things that don't belong together, maybe together.
This is a letter that we got.
After doing, so we decided, you know, so a play needs characters, right? I'm a guy's half squid, and I have a snack bandolier, and your name's Lorraine, and there's a
And then we have a
abortion
cupboard,
thing, and
and
there's a
it's
set
great.
now with all these things we workshopped, and here's a script, and so we invited a lot of very prominent theater professionals to see one of our workshop presentations, and you know, give us some feedback, because we're trying to make the best play that we can. We're trying to, you know, be good, effective, collaborative theater artists in
Process.
Canada.
We really believed in process.
And so here is a letter that we received after one of our workshop presentations from a very prominent theater professional. Dear Nick, thank you again for inviting me to attend your workshop on Thursday night. I hesitate about sending you this because I didn't really appreciate the work you were doing. And I like to be positive. I mean it to be helpful, not hurtful.
You know when you're out with people who all know the background of a story and then they're talking about it and you feel a little left out? Well, that was the experience of your presentation for me.
I searched hard to make the metaphors help reveal the story and always felt behind, or that the story was either not that important to you and or not really the point.
It doesn't seem to be about anything, or rather enough. I mean, is there really a show here? Or is it a mood thing? A tone poem, the feeling of a song that is calling you.
I really think you should reevaluate the monologues. They didn't feel especially strong, and I longed for a writer with more literary chops.
Gee, Nick, I wish I could be more encouraging, but some plays are sirens. They call to us, but we drown in their appeal. I think you need to do some radical reimagining and reassessment on this one, or just let it go and return to it later. There's a haunted feeling about this piece, and I think it's getting the best of you. So we're gonna sing a song that we didn't write in honor of this letter.
Yeah, maybe because maybe if we do something different, then that'll change the outcome,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This is Chad Van Galen's Rapid Bits of Time.
You've been dead for a year, but you never knew. No. You can't play a song in standard tuning when you're in drop D tuning.
They
Who said that? Who said obs?
Your vengeance.
keep tuning. Focus.
I'm focused on whoever's ruining my show.
All right. Don't look at me.
Sorry, that was the last one. You've been dead for a year, but you never knew. And the rabbit bits of time I've been eating you. No one knows where we go. No one knows where we go. When we're dead, when we're dreaming. Ooh. You've been dead for years, but you never knew. And the rapid bits of time have been eating you. No one knows where we go. No one knows where we go. When we're dead, when we're dreaming.
And so I would just like to say, to said theater professional, who's not here, probably will never see this either, what do you mean a writer with more chops?
And I would like to say, in rebuttal, I don't know. Maybe if a writer with no chops wouldn't have had 70,000 words of text chopped to 1,000. But here is a monologue from the sexual blossoming segment of the play.
That's what I mean. I was like trying to say this is next piece is banging. What do you know, theater professional?
That's good. It's very nice.
I was trying to be.
It's nice.
Anyway.
It's nice. Animalia chordatum, Mammalia cetacea, Physeteridae, Physeter, P. macrocephalus, sperm whale. Here is something that maybe you didn't know. All babies are born from the heads of whales. Men on boats will take out harpoons and crack open the skulls of a sperm whale so they can bring the oily contents home in giant barrels and just throw the contents on their waiting wives. If he's a gentleman, he'll warm it up first by hugging it in his arms, either the barrel or the wife. And then 9 months later, he'll have a baby. We're all half whale. That's why we like them so much, because they are our relation. Well, they were our relation until the head cracking and the removal of arteries made their insides collapse. Arteries that are so big that a baby could swim through them. Until their giant penis was picked up and slung over a shoulder like a leather boa, which really is not a way to treat your family. Science. Okay, so when a sibling relationship starts to go sour, sometimes it can be a bit like this. Dear brother, we would lie side by side like crayons in the bottom bunk, and then sit up alert and draw our best nightmares on wooden slates above our heads. Mostly explosions and the word "hiya" over and over again. Empty threats, but a threat nevertheless. Also, occasionally, boobs.
The sea is a casket, the shore is a grave. So many ships have been lost in the waves, and the hulls of those freighters sit rusted and frayed from the night that the lighthouses failed. So much remains of their memories, so much still clings to the rocks. Ruin prevailed when those tankers exhaled on the night that the lighthouses failed.
Dear brother, once I wished you were dead in order to get out of my own situation, which was really unpleasant at best. Sincerely, sister.
The sea is a casket, the shore is a grave. So many ships have been lost in the waves, and the hulls of those freighters sit rusted and frayed from the night that the lighthouses failed. So much remains of their memories, so much still clings to the rocks. Ruin prevailed when those tankers exhaled on the night that the lighthouses failed.
You have to play the song right.
No, that's great. Okay, should we do this guy?
You wanna do, yeah, we want to do this, but
Yeah.
Well, just before that though, I did want to point out some of the great set decorations that I did
Oh,
make.
do you want me to wear one during this next bit?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Well, no, not during this next song. I don't think it'll be appropriate, but
Okay.
you could maybe show it off. So I just wanted to show off things that I made.
Okay. Okay, wait, I'm just wondering if we may not have any like more
I think
songs
we have
left to
time,
do.
actually. You're right, right?
Never mind, we'll do it.
No,
later.
we'll do it here. We'll do it here in this one more. Yeah. I got a place for it.
This is a new set list.
Okay.
Last night was a different set list, so I'm still working from that one.
Let's do it.
This is the first song of the song cycle that I wrote, and it never made it into the show. The original song cycle was about, I had been imagining, I've been reading a lot about oil spills and environmental disaster and things like that, and the song cycle was intended to be some sort of characterization of like, imagine Cape Cod and there's like an oil spill, like the biggest one in history, man, and everyone who's rich leaves and they can leave, and all the poor people are left in Cape Cod, this old like tourist town, and this is what their life is like. Well, it's like a dystopian Our Town. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. I can't marry you tonight. And I'll take you to my bed. I love this fellow and I love his gold. I will return when I am broken and old. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. I can't marry you tonight. I'm not taking to my bed. Our love is broken and rotted to the bone. Buried a bloodied axe beneath the old willow. In the fall fields his body blows, cracks in the snow. In the fall fields there's a ghost that grows in the brambles and bushes grow. In the fall fields the bushes are tattered, the brambles and thorns. In the fall fields there's a ghost that grows in the brambles and bushes grow. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more. Don't come around here, don't come around here no more.
Guys, back in the play, Sister's still sad in the cupboard. That's what we've progressed to.
This was the whole fourth and fifth acts was Sister sat in the cupboard.
Sad in the cupboard. Yeah, that's good. So I'm sad. The
That was a
synth
big laugh right there.
Synth music's there. Animalia, Chordata, Mammalia, Cetacea, Balanopterida, Megaptera, and Noviangliae, humpback. Okay, so down in the southern hemisphere, humpback whales have been singing the same song for hundreds and thousands of years. Can I get like a folk song from the audience? Like just a traditional folk song. Your favorite folk song.
Freebird!
Okay.
Freebird, all right.
Okay, great. Okay, so the southern whales are all singing Freebird.
Now I know it. We got Freebird last night. I should have learned it. What is it like?
That's good. You can just do that every time I point, just do that in the story, okay? So the southern whales are like Freebird, and that's what they're. Oh, this story. Okay, this is good. Okay, the story is a bit heterocentric. I apologize, but the southern whales are using the song "Freebird" to seduce the southern lady whales. So anytime they want to get on and make some whale pups, that is the song that they sing. Works very well. Evolution continues. Lots of southern whales until one day.
Wait, what song is that?
I can't remember. I'll tell you in a second. So one day, some whales from the north are feeling adventurous, like looking for some foreign ladies. So they like firecracker their way down south, and hereupon all these whale mating ground singing "Freebird." So the northern whales do not use "Freebird" to seduce the ladies. They use a more hip modern song. Can I have a hip modern song?
Song.
The whales of north, they just seduce their ladies with the thong songs.
See that thong.
Yeah, they're great singers.
Thong, da, thong, thong, thong.
So I'm gonna need you to
When
figure
I
this out.
get it on, when you thong, when you take it off on the thong, 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 and I sing a song, thong, thong, thong.
Right? That's
That was it. That's totally it. Okay, so
love
whales
Cisco.
in the north. Whales in the north singing the thong song. Whales in the
Thong, thong,
south.
thong.
Whales in the south doing Freebird.
Thong, da, thong, thong, thong.
But all the southern ladies all of a sudden hear that new hip beat and are
And
like,
can you blame them?
whoa. I no longer want to make whale babies with these boring southern men. I want to make thong song babies. So it's basically like kind of like a whale gangbang, for lack of a better word, with these two foreign whales just taking turns humping all the southern lady whales. And the lady whales, I guess they like it a bit. I don't know. But like the man whales are like, they're like, do not like. They're like, it's just the whole world in the future is going to be half inbred northern whale pups. This is terrible. So they're like, I know, we'll learn the song. So the southern whales like also learn the song. And they're really impressed. The southern ladies are super impressed at like how quickly the whales have like learned their new tricks. So equilibrium balances again, and all the whales have sex with all the other whales, which is really like nice and heartwarming. Except the thing is that the song, like no one ever sings Freebird again because they know.
Can you blame them?
Well, they know that you can't get laid using traditional folk music. So instead, it's just like thong song all the time. And now, like the whales in the south, they like don't even know what a Freebird is. The end.
So we're kind of almost at the end now. We made a play. I know you're having a wonderful time. Real roller coaster here.
Guys, this has been like it's chafing. I'm just gonna take that. There's no more.
Oh, you still? I wonder where that thing went.
Yep, I know. It's a puffy broad. I delight.
So we made this play. We spent a lot of time together making this play, fighting about ideas, and at the end of it, like you're committed. Like we had to do the show. We had to do it here. We'd already had it commissioned for somewhere else. You have to see it through, otherwise no one's gonna take you seriously ever again, and your whole career will be in ruins. And
we were so mad at each other though, like so mad.
It made me want to stop being friends with you.
Totally. We didn't talk. I threw a spatula at him, and he threw a chair in a church because he was angry about a haircut. Like, it was not nice.
Haircut is a metaphor also.
It wasn't a metaphor. It was just... So it was really hard.
It was not fun, and at the end of the day, we have a play that we don't
like to do because it's just the process is important, but the process like lives in the product. So it's like you do that play, and it's just like we hate each other every time we do that play. But like I do like to sing songs with Nick.
But I like singing songs with you, and
Yeah.
I think that you have some fine chops.
Thanks. You too. Do you want to do history listening, and I'll just do those 2 letters under it? Because I wrote these letters, and then they like really felt like a metaphor for also other things. Go ahead.
Sure.
Dear brother, we wrote secrets in the tiny crevice under the basement stairs. We were here. Stay out. Not because we had anything important to say, but because we hoped for notoriety. And to us, stay out was just a better way of saying something important happened here. Dear brother, the last time we talked it was perfectly clear, so you just came out and said it. I guess we are strangers now. You are correct. And now our correspondences end always. Take care.
The sea is a casket, the shore is a grave. So many ships have been lost in the waves, and the hulls of those freighters sit rusted and frayed on the night that the lighthouses failed. So much remains of their memories, so much still clings to the rocks. Ruin prevailed when those tankers exhaled on the night that the lighthouses failed.
So I've apologized to you for wasting your money. And I apologize to myself for not doing what I wanted to do. And most importantly, I apologize to you, Emily, for asking you to write something that wasn't yours and then continuously telling you that it wasn't right and wasn't good. So, the writer, William Blake, says that the imagination is the true self. And I guess I had imagined this whole world and this whole sort of context for these songs, and at the end of the day, I didn't want to share my imagination or my true self because it was too hard and too vulnerable to do that. And that's maybe at the end of the day what making art or making plays or making anything is really about. So I'm really sorry, and I'm really sorry that, you know, I was maybe the catalyst for ruining our friendship.
But I'm really glad that you wrote these really nice songs, and I still like to sing them with you.
Take your time. There's a hole in this heart of mine. Your eyes will dry. There's a hole in this heart of mine. Your light will shine. The clouds will part one at a time. Someday we'll climb up from the dust and the grime. Lie, die, die, die. Lie, die, 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 die. Lie, die, die, die. Lie, die, 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 die. Down by the water and look to the right, staring out on the harbor, we hold ourselves tight. We walk by the water and look to the right, stare out on the harbor, we hold ourselves tight. Light will shine. Clouds will part one at a time. Someday we'll climb up from dust and grime. Lie, die, 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 die. Lie, die, die, die. time. There's a hole in this heart of mine.
Thank you.
Stick around and have some drinks. Joke